Welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene Brandel. And if this is your first time coming to my channel, make sure you subscribe so you can see, everything that's going on and be up to date on all the news. We talk about financial news and stories on this channel and a little bit more. So let's talk about this story. Basically, Starbucks workers is suing Starbucks because of a new dress code. So apparently, there's a new Starbucks dress code, which I was just in Starbucks and I really didn't notice the dress code. Maybe, I just was, you know, getting my order and really didn't pay attention to what they were wearing. But yeah, so they have a new dress code. So let's take a look at this video.
Starbucks' new dress code is now leading to a formal complaint in California and class action lawsuits in other states.
Let's get to KCRA3's Mike Tassell live in Davis to detail why some workers are complaining and who's helping them to fight back.
Yeah, and good morning. And yeah, if you're stopping at Starbucks on your way to work this morning, maybe just take note of what Starbucks employees are wearing, because that is part of the issue here with what some of these workers are now complaining about. Let me explain. Take a look. Back in May, Starbucks updated its dress code for employees to wear solid black shirts as well as certain types of pants.
So like I said, I was just in Starbucks and I really didn't notice the change. So in May, yeah, so this was a couple of months now. They updated to all black shirts. The previous colors, previously they were allowed to wear colors and patterns. So they filed a formal complaint in California, a class action lawsuit in Colorado and Illinois on Wednesday. So
or shoes. Now, previously, the coffee chain had allowed workers a more lax policy to wear more colorful shirts and patterned shirts. Now, workers in California have filed a complaint with the state's Labor and Workforce Development Agency. In other states like Colorado and Illinois, workers actually filed class action lawsuits yesterday. And one of the complaints here is that some employees are complaining the company didn't offer reimbursement for the need to update their wardrobes for pants and shoes to fit this dress code. One employee here in Davis actually calling that tone deaf here in this economy. Now back out here live, it's important to note that the union trying to organize Starbucks workers is supporting some of these efforts to file.
So basically, the workers are suing because they feel like they were not reimbursed for the new attire and clothing that they had to buy. So Starbucks workers have filed class action lawsuits in states like Colorado and Illinois over the company's new dress code, alleging that Starbucks violated state laws by failing to reimburse employees for the cost of purchasing new required clothing. The workers are backed by Starbucks Workers United and argue the new rules, which require specific solid color items and prohibit certain piercings and tattoos, unfairly burden employees with unexpected expenses. So they feel that they shouldn't have to be responsible for these new clothing dress code. And they have made this lawsuit because they had to spend their own money to comply with the new dress code that took effect in May. So now employees are required to wear items such as solid black shirts, black or blue denim bottoms, without any frayed hems, solid black dresses, and waterproof shoes in specific colors. The new rules also prohibit face tattoos or more than one facial piercing. So this is a new thing for Starbucks. And Starbucks has just been in the news also because they had declining sales for the first time in a long time. So this is probably something that they're doing, in response to that and trying to make things better because they've been losing money this year for sure. So the union is supporting the Starbucks workers, and the lawsuits are filed by the workers and not by the actual union. So the workers are, they're upset and they're frustrated because they feel that if they wanted to change the dress code, then they should have purchased the attire for them to wear. So they are suing for that reason. So let's finish this video and see what else he has to say.
Complaints like here in California, as well as those lawsuits in other states. As for Starbucks, they said they updated their dress code in order to give customers a more consistent experience when you come in to pick up your coffee. So, talker here this morning on what you think of dress codes and coffee. Live in Davis, Mike Tassell, KCRA 3 News.
Bet a lot of folks have a lot of opinions on it for sure. Mike, thanks so much for that. Meantime, Starbucks Workers United has filed hundreds of unfair labor practice charges against the company with the National Labor Relations Board. However, it's not a party to the current lawsuits filed yesterday. Starbucks.
So that Starbucks has a lot going on with their workers. They're not happy, it seems, and who knew that we were going to see the workers actually suing them, after they've been in the news for a declining sales. So Starbucks has a lot to think about right now. So I will be following this story also. So make sure you subscribe so you can hear the updates and everything that as I get them in and I bring them to you. If you're subscribed, you're definitely going to get that information. So another thing that I just seen with Starbucks actually today, in fact, is that they have these new barista cups that I guess they're like collection
I got the barista
cups.
mugs. The holiday season.
So, let's see. They're collector's items for the holiday. And I guess, like I said, because they have had some issues this year that they have not had in the past, I guess they're coming up with new ideas. So let's hear this.
Barista mugs. The holiday season kicking off with a viral craze. After Starbucks unveiled this 20-ounce glass barista cup as part of their holiday line, just hours before it was set to hit store shelves, and it sparked a festive frenzy.
One of them are mine. I will fight you for it.
Social media videos showed customers camping out in order to get their hands on one.
I have no chance.
Including this TikTok user who said several people were already online at 9 p.m. the night before.
I am so happy that I'm not the only Looney Tune.
New York City-based content creator Rob Pepicino was up at 3:30 a.m. to get to his local Starbucks on Staten
3:30 in the morning to get this cup.
Island.
Starbucks didn't open until 5 o'clock, so I waited from 4:08 until 5:01 when the lady came to the door.
But despite being third online,
We only have one.
no luck.
Behind me, there was like 20 more people that everyone started like freaking out. Nothing comes between me and my sleep. So for me to get up at 3:30 this morning, I thought that, if I was the first 5 people online, I would have got one.
The cup was sold by Starbucks for $29.95, but they are now popping up on resale sites for hundreds of dollars.
I got a Stanley!
It's just the latest cup to cause people to flip their lid. Last year, we saw shoppers storming Targets just to get their hands on Stanley tumblers.
You want to establish that this is something that is rare, exclusive, and if somebody gets it, they're special. That is kind of how this works. And that really plays well on social media.
From Stanley to barista, it seems.
Yeah, last year it was the Stanley Cup, and I guess this year with Starbucks, it's this barista cup. Once you make something and people feel special because they have one. It seems they'll do whatever to get their hands on one. So I guess that's what happened with this cup.
Every holiday season comes with a thirst for a new viral product.
You can't do a promotion in 2025 without thinking about how it's going to play on social media.
Brian Chung, NBC News.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.
Well, it is a cute cup, but yes, I guess this is the latest craze that people are going after. It's the Barista cup. And I was just in Starbucks, and they have the Christmas cup, but I didn't know that they had the Barista cup. So I just found out. And another thing that I did, I was going to go into my local Starbucks and see if they had any more because I heard people talking about it. So I was just going to see if they had any more. So I called my local Starbucks and let me play it for you because apparently, well, listen to the call. Hi, I'm calling about the Barista cup. Do you have the Barista cup at this location? I'm sorry, the what? The Barista cup, the bear cup. I guess it's limited edition. We don't have that here right now. Say it again. We don't have that here right now. I'm sorry. Did you have it at all, or did it sell out? It sold out. Okay, and how much is it exactly? The price? I think it's about $30. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I called to see if they still had the cup at my local Starbucks, but apparently they are sold out. The cup is about $29.99, $30, she said. So they are people want them, and I guess they are sold out, and that's what it is, like a limited edition, so people can go crazy and really want them, and then there's no more. It's like now people are going to be selling them, like they said, on different sites for 10 times the price, but that's what it is. The Starbucks Barista cup. So tell me what you think about that in the comments. These crazes that come up every now and again, these limited edition that has people going crazy, and it's the holiday season. So I think people want it even more when it's the holiday season, or a well-known store, or just cute, or something like that. It makes it even more special and meaningful for people to want to run out there and have a reason to stand out and get it before anyone else has it. So comment, like, and subscribe to this channel, and I will be updating you on more things, and also letting you know exactly what's going on. So I will see you in the next video.